Evening, Griot. Or Grey. I don't know if the OT is pronounced French or not. Welcome. Might as well start. Welcome everyone. Tonight we want to get our Docker containers updated. So what we want to do is we want to get in there and make sure that the cron job is running so we can deploy the scheduling functionality of NearBeach. And once we get that sort of done, we can actually do some proper testing and so forth like that with the scheduler. Sorry. So yeah, welcome everyone. Let's just jump straight into it. So I got an Alpine build. We've got all of this stuff running. So we've got a base file, and what the base file does is that just sets up the sort of the core foundations of NearBeach's Docker file. It's got the installation files and so forth like that. So instead of every single release having to download all of this and do that kind of stuff, this actually happens in an automatic sort of process. So it downloads the latest version, and then we just use that version. And then we've got something like this. Now, I'm having a read of this. It's saying we've got to use cmd cron f to start the cron job and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see how we can do this. I'm trying to remember where we got up to last time with this. I know I wanted to do a few other things, and I've absolutely forgotten where we were. We did fix an issue. So yeah. Anyway, let's bring up Skelly draw. Let's just reset that. So what we've got a simple problem. And what we want to do is we want to run cron jobs inside the Docker container. All right, and we'll be happy with that. Now, we've just hit an ad break. All right, we'll jump on to ad type. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, it's a big yawn. Okay, just refresh. There we go. Okay, cool. Anyway, how is everyone going tonight? Hopefully you're going very, very well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to August. So yeah, got my vacuum cleaner in behind my shot. Oh, that way, behind with the shot. I need a vacuum in here. It's not too bad at least. So yeah. Anyway, is it still on ad break or did we finish? No, we've got 35 seconds. All right, cool. Why isn't it showing on that screen? The joys of Twitch. All right, we've got about 20 seconds for the ad break to finish. Today it's about 15 degrees Celsius in here. For those wanting to know, that is 59 or nearly 60 degrees Celsius. So yeah, anyway, 2, 1. Welcome back everyone. Hopefully you're going well. All right, cool. We've got the problem. We want to run a cron job inside Docker container. So what we could potentially do is we could build our own sort of container and test it out. I need a way to test this out. So in temporary, so what we'll do is we'll test this out in a temporary container. So I'm just going to build, I'm just going to build this. And what I'm going to do, actually, all right, so I've just copied the NearBeach one into here. We're going to get rid of this, a lot of this. So main argument, main, all right, cool. So this, oh yes, all right, cool. All right, we're just going to modify this. So we're using, yeah, we're just going to use the base. That's perfectly fine. We're not going to bother with installing the latest NearBeach or anything like that. We've still got those. We're fine with all of that. We're fine with that. And what we want to do is we want to set up a cron job. So it's telling us to do something like this. Now I'm going to undo that and I'm going to... All right. And that's all I think we need to do at the moment. And hey, Georgie, how are you? Hopefully you're going well. Welcome, welcome, and welcome, Sandwich. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to drop, everyone. I've just realized I have not set up my chat on my other screen. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Ooh, that one's what is that? A dancing? Oh, it's just dancing person. Oh, nice. That's a neat one. I'm going to do Judgmental Lily. And yeah. All right. How's everyone going tonight? Hopefully you're going well. We are figuring out Docker cron jobs. So yeah, we're continuing with that at the moment. All right. So what did I want to do? Is Docker cron jobs. We wanted to read a bunch of other stuff that we were reading last time. We had we don't want that one. I know we needed something to edit the cron job, but that's fine. And what we'll do is we'll build this temporary one first. I know in my README file I've got what we wanted to do. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, so yeah, we want Docker build. And it triggers, all right, build locally for testing. So cd into the directory, build, no cache, file, we've got the Docker file, and then what I want, Docker file temp, tag, robotic head, NearBeach, cron test, and I'm going to do the dot. Okay, cool. And then it's just going to build this file. It shouldn't take too long to actually build it. Famous last words. I am on Australian internet here, so probably going to take quite a while. Though it shouldn't. Alright. So, whilst that's happening, what we want to do is we want to read this. And the cron tab entry looks a bit different this time because I want Docker alpha cron jobs. Because we want it specific. Alright, I'm trying to run a cron job inside a container that invokes a shell script. How do I do this? So you can copy your cron tab into an image in order for the container to launch from said image. Alright. That's using Ubuntu latest. I don't think I've got add cron job. At all. Okay. Ooh, this is done. Let's go over to our Docker containers. I have enlarged this and it won't let me There we go. I don't know why it wasn't doing it before. Okay. Let's go containers. Let's go over to my read only. Use a Docker Compose example from, yep, all right, cool. So do we actually have a Docker Compose example? Let's have a look. CD sites. We have Docker Compose scripts. I'm just going to NearBeach. Yep, Docker Compose YAML. And instead of the latest, oh, what did we call it? NearBeach cron test. Alright, Docker Compose up. And we're just going to disconnect it. Yeah, that's fine. Now, this should have, yeah, we know that it won't actually open up that file, but that's perfectly fine. I'm going to stop it. And I'm going to vim this. It's this one command that it doesn't do anything. And what were we doing last time? So I'm just opening up this. No, we didn't create one for our Docker Compose. That's a bit annoying. You gotta love it when you work on something about 2 weeks ago and now you're properly working on it and just like, I forgot where I was at. Okay, I'm gonna make directory. I'm going to call it cron test. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that into there. That way, I'm just going to stop this one. It's fine that we deleted it, that's fine. Alright, so we're fine with all of this. Just name container, yep. What we need to do is I should have actually installed NearBeach with this one. No, we're going to do what we did last time. We've got this in here. which is what we need. I'm also... I am going to actually install NearBeach in here. Give me 2 seconds. It's just as... yank those 2 lines. I'm just going to paste this up here. I'm going to make sure these lines are like this. I'm going to rebuild that. It's going to install NearBeach. Along with all the repositories and stuff like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect on the volume itself, actually connect it to our source code. And then from there, we can do a couple of tricks. So, yeah. All right. I also want to open up NearBeach. I want to open it up in a new window. I am going to put it over here. I'm going to duplicate this tab. Going to shove that over there. I am going to place that over there. Yep, easy done. Sweet. Cool. I'm going to close all these tabs. I'm going to open up a terminal very, very quickly. I'm going to go git status. All right, cool. There's nothing for us to do. I'm going to change the branch to the scheduled objects. Like so. This is built, which is good. So over here, I'm going to write and quit. And what we're going to do is docker compose up, and we're once again disconnecting it. So that should start a NearBeach instance. So this is cron test, which is what we want. So that will start up everything. Now it's having a problem. No file or directory, which is a bit concerning. Because we should have it. But no problem. What we could do is we can go into the files itself. So having a look at this data, sorry, I've got a, we should be using home sites NearBeach into that, and that should be fine. I think what I'm, all right. I'm gonna close that file. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite it. Like so. And then in here, we've got the command this. I also want to go command. Going up here, we've got the crond F. Like so. I'm just rebuilding it. We'll rebuild it till we get it successful. And then I'm just deleting this. This is fine. All right. Just done that. Let's get out of this. Let's docker compose up error, responsive from Damon, driver failed programming, connectivity on endpoint NearBeach, bind already allocated. All right, I know why it's allocated. It's because of this one. That's not what I clicked on. That's what I clicked on. Let's delete this. Because I want to bring it up with no... There we go. And then it should just start straight away. And then we click on this. Just making sure the connection is alive. All right, connection is alive. It's applying the migration. So I've got to get rid of that ls. That's, yeah, it's something I got to get rid of from the code. Ooh. Okay. No module named. Ah. All right. So I'm going to hit stop for a moment. What I'm going to do, git merge develop. Git merge main. Okay. We should now have the middleman stuff in here. I'm on the wrong source. Ooh, we've got a conflict. All right. Okay, source, JavaScript, components, sprints. Okay. We need to get rid of this. All right, cool. Git status. Am I running npm? No, I'm not running npm. Merge develop into feature. All right, cool. So just because we've been working on this feature for quite a while, there's a certain sort of features that we've released that we've also deployed to the point where that config's in our Docker and so forth like that. So what's actually happening is this particular error we just had over here, it can't find that new middleman functionality, middleware functionality. So we've had to pull everything in and be like, all right, cool, here it is. So we're doing this, no migrations to apply, all of this, perfect. So we've now got a local environment set up, and what we're going to do today is we're going to get the cron jobs working. Once we get the cron jobs working, we're happy, and we could start releasing this particular type of functionality. The functionality will be hidden behind certain features until we actually fully deploy it. So yeah, I've accidentally done this. So I'm just making sure everything's up to date. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll come back to this one, because the idea is, I think that line would make the cron job run perfectly fine. And then what we want to actually happen is inside this is we'll actually have the command to actually copy it. See, we should be getting rid of this ls here. So the idea is the first line will deal with the cron job, and the rest will deal with the deployment of NearBeach, or getting it up and running, just spinning up that that process. So yeah. Okay. Even though in reality it should be spinning up here. Because that should be waiting for DB a bit. Yeah, that should be done at the end. Okay, cool. Not a problem. Not a problem. So, what will actually happen, cron? Okay. Let's jump into the terminal over here. So we've got cron tab. We can list everything. Can't open. Huh. All right, there's nothing there. Okay. So we have cron tab file. But first, what I want to actually do is I want to go over here. I want to minimize this. I want to minimize everything. I want to test a positive. So I'm opening up, not the migrations. I want the management commands. And then we've got the run scheduler command. So in here, we've got a bunch of defs and all that kind of stuff. So in here, what we've got is run this command to help run NearBeach. So we should do up here a simple print running the scheduler. So we'll be happy with that. I'm making sure it doesn't run fully. All right, I'm just making sure it just hits that thing. So that will print out. So if we go back over here and we go Python 3 manage run scheduler. I'm not worried about that one line. That's what we want. But if we jump back into the logs, we don't see it running over here. Which is a bit of a pity. Because I want to see it here. Oh, has it been half an hour already? Holy hell. Anyway, I want to see it here. So if I do that again, it only appears here. Doesn't over here, which is okay. Let's okay, let's first off remember write cron run cron job every minute. So yeah, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Okay, cool. And then what I want is Python 3. I just want to find this correctly, so it'll not be that one. It'll be Ocean Suite. Yep, Ocean Suite manage. And hello, Abydos. I'm terribly sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Cheers, thank you very much. I do hope you are enjoying my stream. Sorry, I should actually duplicate this chat. I didn't have it next to my Docker build. So yeah, one day I'll get a second screen and I'll have chat up there and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah. Anyway, welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. Manage, .py, and then it should be run schedule. Is it schedule or scheduler? I've just got to double check this. Scheduler. And that should be it. Oops, I was meant to do that. And then all I need to do is cron df. And that should bring it up. Hopefully this works. I don't know. But it's 9:04. And what we've got is, in the logs, we've got nothing at the moment. So we should be able to see stuff appear here in the logs. So fingers crossed it works. So yeah, we should just have things just appearing. I'm hoping it does work. That would be annoying if it didn't. So yeah. All right. It clicked over. We don't see anything appearing in here at the moment. Let's go back to the terminal. We see this output. So I'm just going to Google something. So cron df outputs weird characters. All right. Didn't output any more weird characters. But yeah, this didn't run anymore. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stop that. I'm going to go cron tab E, and we're going to echo out a test. So I'm just going to go echo hello world, smiley face, and we're going to echo that out into oceansuite.txt. Actually, it's got to be oceansuite.hello.txt. And I think that will work. We have just hit another ad break, so I'm just going to do some Duolingo stuff. Oh, let's see if I've got to learn the characters, because I've got to memorize all of these, and it's been a while. So, that'll be Q. So that would be this one.
Q. Shoot. Shoot.
How you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wrong one.
Shoot. Shoot. Q.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot. New. Yeah.
Oh, well.
New. Yeah. New.
And shoot. All right, cool.
Stop. Stop. Shoot. C.
Huh. Yeah, I need to practice this a lot more. All right, cool. And welcome back, everyone. Right, so we're running the cron tab. We're just going to open up the files under Ocean Suite. We're going to click on this. We're going to click on this. We don't have a hello text in there. No. Damn. And what I'm going to do, so I'm going to copy this to make sure it can be run. We're just going to paste it in. And there's our hello world. Yeah, all right. Damn. Okay. Ooh. I don't want to change this to the Ubuntu stuff, but that is fine. So we don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need that. All right, cool. Docker alpine run cron job. All right. Let's go here. So how to run a cron job inside a container. Alpine, hi there. I have a script running every day at midnight that computes leaderboards. Here is the interesting part of the Docker files. Alpine run, yep, make. Okay, cool. Run cron tab list, and then it adds it in, and so forth like that. Yep, that's pretty stock standard. When running though through X, I get the following behavior. Server word cron starting. Am I missing something? CMD cron and gulp. I suspect the last line is Docker farm. It runs the cron daemon with additional arguments and gulp. When the cron daemon exits, the container will exit. Probably I would try and restructure it to use the host cron docker x the script if inside the container. If you're really set on running cron inside the container, you'll need to get let me read that again. If you are really set on running cron inside a container, you will need to get it to block and not exit until it's ready to run the job. Well, we're doing that already because we've got NearBeach running. I use cron. I could start the daemon in the background. However, it seems cron is being killed if it's not running in the foreground mode. Do you know any other way two processes have running on the same container? If I can't find a way to have it run on the same container, I'll wrap it up in its own container as you suggested. All right. You don't need to run cron, just cron F for foreground, I'm assuming. All right. The Docker daemon handles daemonization of that process, just like if you ran a web server in a container. You can see it subsequently invocates of Docker PS after running it. Running cron, as you said, immediately forks the process in the background and causes that container to run. At the time of writing, P1D1 does not wait on child processes inside the Docker container. Alternatively, you could run something like cron and tail F, to ensure that Docker logs will return the output of what's written to the log file while container is running. That's also one other thing. So ls var log, nothing. All right. Command shell c crond and gulp. Or you put stuff in a separate and chmod exit. So the script's under your script. And all right. Found a working example here. Docker file, Alpine, copy my awesome script into bin my awesome scripts, echo, echo that into that. All right. Yep. And then crond L2 and then F. All right. Hang on. Okay, the infant you could could be the restart policy. Ooh. Okay. But that doesn't seem to work for us, and yet, all right, cool. Those unexpected. These is literally just okay. So we don't need it to run this at all. We just need it to run that simple Python script. All right. It's been a minute. Yeah, all right. It didn't create it. Damn. Because yeah, if we go tail hello text, it should be there. It's not. Okay. Now, an alternative to doing all this and so forth, that is we could look at switching from the Alpine to the Ubuntu stack. Not ideal, because then I got to change everything. And then do a release and test that release thoroughly. And I don't know if it's going to add on download size. Most likely will. Now, we should also be updating our base file, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah, BusyBox. Yep. APK. Okay. Yeah, alright, so we already had those two in there, just not wanting to do it. So we do have that in there. All right. And hey, Owen, how are you going? Hopefully you're going well. Okay, good on. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Because, yeah, we're using Alpine. Even if I do that, it doesn't do anything. Where are my cron job logs kept? You going good? Just learning some stuff today. Finished friend's blog. Oh, that's good. Just one more thing to fix before I get paid, and then going to fix the second gig. Ah, nice. Getting paid is awesome. All right. Jobs not running. Sorry, I am just yawning like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, just a couple of €100 will help for the rent. Yes, yeah, definitely. I fully understand that. All right, I'm trying to schedule some ingestion jobs in the alpha container, and it took me a while to understand why my cron jobs did not start. Cron does not seem to be running. So RC service list grep cron. All right, let's have a look. Let's paste this in. I don't have what I need on here. What I've usually, do we have system D? No. Syslog D. Sys control. Okay, no. But then, oh, sorry. According to the Alpine's documentation, cron was first to be started with OpenRC, i.e. some kind of system control. All right. No, I don't have that. So what they're saying for me to do are here. Okay. First, we're not using Python 3.7, we're using 3.12, so this documentation could have changed. Also, you finished personal site properly this time, so I'm glad with that. Get some things to work on fixing there. Also have some things though with the first freelance gig, because Livewire was a pain to figure out in Laravel. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I finally got my personal site up and running, the robotichead.me. I've got one little tiny blog in there at the moment, which I've got to work on. I don't like this. I need to work on my writing. So yeah. Okay, so there, curl and OpenRC. Yeah, I will, don't worry. APK add OpenRC. Permission denied. All right, so I won't be able to do that, but that's fine. And then we've got our dependencies and stuff like that. They've got the pip file, they've got all of this. And then, oh, sorry. Oh. I love personal projects. It's the fun part of dev. Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely. Okay, some Alpine documentation. Some Alpine Docker containers are missing the BusyBox init scripts package. Just append that at the end of your APA add command, and cron should be run as a service. You might need to remove the following line from your Docker file, since it seems as if BusyBox init scripts run cron as a service immediately after installation. All right. No, not Alpine.js. This is Docker. So, yeah. Let's see if... Now, I don't know if this is going to work. It's going to go... Oh. APK add... Okay, that's fine. So it's gonna tell me. All right, no problem. What we can do is we can go into the temp file, and we can install it in here. And I'm just gonna paste it in, and I'm gonna run echo install BusyBox open RC. Like so. All right. So that should be fine. That's right. Where is it? There it is. Oh no, that's the Docker file. The Docker base. There it is. Alpine. Yeah. So I'm using the Python 3.12 Alpine. So, yeah. Now I've got to rebuild this. Just means that I've got to do that. And then what I want to do is I'm just going to stop this one. I'm just going to delete it. Because we don't need that anymore. This shouldn't take too long to actually install. In fact, I should do this. So it should actually tell us... Yep, there we go. It installed that with no problems. Okay, cool. Going over here, I'm just going to go right and quit. We're going to bring that up. We've got the NearBeach here. We're waiting for that to finish. All right. And what we're going to do is, now that is running, we're going to cron tab. We're going to edit the cron tab file. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to go echo hello world, smiley face, and that is going to go into Ocean Suite hello.txt. And then I don't know what other services I can do. So RC service, I don't think exists. Oh, it does now. All right, so what we've got in here is we've got croned. All right. Cron status. All right, you are attempting to run OpenRC service on a system which OpenRC did not boot. You may be inside a root, or you may have used another installation of this system. In this situation, you will get unpredictable results. If you really want to do this, issue the following command. Ooh. And hey, RW Grim, how are you today? I don't know why I messed up your name straight away. I just read the W first instead of the R. How are you going? You are streaming really late. I am afraid to look up the time. Right, I'm looking it up anyway. Is it 4:30 a.m.? How are you going? Oops. I too am a bit twitchy today. No, wait. Should do a shout out. All right, what did you get done today? And that means I'm actually now lurking myself because I was lurking your stream. All right, there we go. I'll move that over to someone else. There we go. All right. It's 5:30 a.m. All right. Holy hell. Damn, I didn't realize they make it 5:30 a.m. Got into a new reverse engineering project and, well, time disappeared and all of that. Fair enough. Cool. Well, that does sound like a lot of fun. Anyway, welcome everyone who's joining. I'm Robotic Head. We're working on NearBeach, an open source project management system. Today we're working on getting a cron job working with inside our Docker containers. The idea is that cron job will run at midnight for everyone and it will run a scheduler. And what will actually happen is that scheduler will look into all the scheduled sort of objects you want to actually schedule happening in the future and actually, create those objects. Got a ready to run, but have a great stream. Thank you very much, RW Grim. Anyway, I am assuming you're going to bed. Good night. So, yes. All right. So, yeah, we're just figuring out what we need to install to get this to work. So, if anyone knows Alpine at all, specifically around the Python 3.12 Alpine version of Docker, please feel free to jump in chat and say, hey, do this to get this to run, because I have no idea. So, yeah. Anyway, welcome everyone. So, yeah, so far we've been reading this. We've come across this, enable cron in Alpine container. This is very old. Once again, we're at 3.12. I don't even think Python 3.7 is supported anymore. Someone in here has gone, you need to add this busybox into scripts package, just appended at the end of the apk add command, and cron should run as a service, which we're kind of done. You might also need to remove the following line from your Docker file, since busy runs as cron as a service immediately after installation. So I haven't done that. That's good. So yeah. And don't forget to drop everyone. And hey Jay, how are you going? If you do exclamation mark and drop, and then you do an emoji, you get the little emoji to drop too. So yeah. My stream video is so far behind, it's not funny. Okay, 6 minutes till pre. Alright, cool. Let's have a look. We've just implemented that. Let's actually see if we've got the hello text in there. No, if I do something like that, I don't think it'll run. I don't think this has been working. So, yeah. And we haven't got any errors or anything like that. And I should validate the cron job. Validate cron job expression. I like that one. The toggle bits, wiggly ears. It does look great as he's falling. All right. So, every minute, we're not specifying a time. Alright, every 1 minute starting at 0. Okay, every minute. Is that it? Have I actually just got the cron job wrong? Or do I just get rid of that and... Alright. Hey, get back here. There we go. No, alright. Screw that. Okay. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got something like that. Echo 1, 2, 3. Yep. They're putting it into control. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, it still hasn't run. Cron is already started. Or starting. Oh. Okay, let's do this error. We're just doing one after the other. Cannot start RC. That. Exactly the same issue here. The message tells it all. Looks like a vicious cycle. Alright. Okay. I don't know why I can't copy today. To enable secondary service beside the main service, I use the entry point shoes at torrented. Alright, we just want something simple. I mean, worst case scenario, we can fall back onto the Ubuntu images. I do feel like they're going to be bigger though. And if memory serves me correctly, view details. You normally don't run OpenRC in a Docker container. Ah, we've hit ads. All right. Oh, way too far. That time. Welcome everyone. I hope you're going well. Yeah, whilst some of you won't have ads, some of you will. Yeah, whilst I have ads, I just do this. So everyone knows you're not missing out on any content whatsoever. So yeah, I should in the near future cut these particular things from YouTube. I should write down the time and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just the joys of streaming. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. I'm getting tired. So yeah, it's only 7:40 here, and I'm just like going, oh god. Didn't I sleep well last night? I don't even know what the temperature is going to be like tonight. Well, let's look that up very quickly. 14 degrees Celsius. Oh, down to 11. Ah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. It was like 0 degrees the other night. I was like, holy hell. We shut the bedroom door and turned the heater on. The little heater that did do something, which was nice. So yeah. Anyway, welcome back everyone. So let's get back into it. Yeah, yeah, it was cold, and that's a cute little emoji. The little nom. Aww. Okay, so get back into this. We can close this. Add no cache. We just want cron jobs to run. This is all. This is okay. Alpine Linux FAQ. Let's zoom in on this. So, this is a list of frequently asked questions. Generally, Alpine Linux is used heavily in containers, such as Docker images, which is what we want on servers. So many of the main packages focus on server services. Sweet. The installation and post-installation section of this page provide basic orientation. A broader view might be found on the official About and the wiki page. Please note that testing is safer on your own virtual machines. Yes, I have found a bug. Where can I report it? Cool. They've got a bug tracker, which is... I'm just curious what bug tracker they're using. Oh, okay. Yep, alright, cool. How can I contribute? Yep. Why don't I have man pages, or where is the man command? Add man doc. Alright, cool. Sweet. What's the difference between... Yep, we don't need to know most of this. Why don't cron jobs run? Start service croned and add it to the default run level. Okay. So, after that, the cron daemon is started automatically on system boot and executes the scripts placed in the folders under etc periodic. There, the folders for 15 minutes, hourly, daily, weekly, and monthly scripts. All right. Why don't my cron jobs run? Start service croned and add it to the default run level. Oh, that's kind of nifty. Now this will probably go in the script. Cron is already running. All right, cool, but we should be having a little bit of text in there. After the cron daemon is started automatically on system boot and executes the script placed in the folder etc periodic. Oh, all right. And this is what we kind of want, and we want daily. So we just need to put in a script in there. Whether your scripts are likely to run, use the command run parts test. Okay. About Livewire. Ooh. Don't know if I can, but feel free to ask. It has been a while since I've used Laravel, and I need to start a new project with Laravel in it. I keep dropping my pens. Alright, so we just want a script in here. And we've got to make sure that it's chmod X in there. And it's daily. Now, times and time zones. How do I set my time zone? If you wish to edit the time zone after installation, run the setup time zone script. All right. So that's something else we should potentially do. Close that. So Another problem is time zones. The bane of every developer's development. I think that was my Discord. Yeah, I just closed it. So what we've got to do is we've got to get these scheduled jobs to run at 12 a.m. every single night. Now, now, the reason why we want to get it to run at 12 o'clock is because it has something to do with that particular day. So, yeah. We'll come across the time zone later. Let's get the script running first. Make sure the first line of your script is this. Alright, that's fine. Do not use periods on your script file names. This stops them from working, i.e. my script will run, but .sh won't. Ooh. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go over here. Let's vi edc periodically. Let's go. Now it's got 15 minutes, so I'm going to put 15 min, and I'm going to go hello, and in here I am going to paste in this, and then I'm going to go echo hello world smiley face, and we want to put that in ocean suite hello.text, and then we run. Permission denied. Damn. Alright. Not a problem. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to go into the containers. I'm going to delete all of this. But that's fine. I'm going to go into here. So, this is our temp one. So, we've got this. And what else did we want to do? So let's say I have a form with a body text area using old. How would I store the old content if I'm using a live wire component? In the edit form post. Don't know. However, if I were to do this language agnostic, I don't know because I haven't used a live wire. So let's say you've got the new, and this can mutate. You could have a old. Let's say no mutate. And then what you could do is display none this. So you still got the old data there. Is that what you mean? All right. Getting back to this. Now we've got Ocean Suite up here. That's all fine. We've got the extra. Oh, yeah. We've just got the documentation and all that kind of stuff in there. We've got the setup and run server. We've got the requirements. Just wondering where I've got the cron job files from. Go into here, we edit, we install everything we need. Copy thing, we do that. So if I'm on the edit post page and I have a generic text area, but the Yeah. Could you store it somewhere? That's how I would do it. If I needed to keep the old unmutated data, I would store it somewhere. Okay. Now this is going into NearBeach. I'm just trying to remember where I had the cron job files that I kept. So what I'm doing is I'm just Docker. It's already been installed in the local database, MySQL. But what I mean is in that component, locally in that component. Okay, I'm going to jump back into NearBeach. We've got this. We've got the terminal. I'm going to go ls. We don't have the. We do have the cronjob.txt in here. Where is that coming from? In fact, what's in it? Hi Andy is all right. All right, that's really weird how it can't find Hi Andy. Because yeah, I don't know where that cron job is coming from. Okay. Because what we could potentially do is do the same thing here. Oh yeah, don't forget to drop everyone. I'm doing Grumpy Max. He needs some sleep, this Grumpy Max. Alright. So we've got that, and then we've got the Docker file. Yeah. Alright, in here, Docker. We do actually have... So it must be at the root level. Ah, there it is. It's right in front of me all this time. So what we could potentially do is I'm going to go new file. I'm going to go hello world. I'm going to add it in. And Jay the developer, congrats, 78. Okay, now in here, start service cron and then add it to the default run level. So we need to add that into our code. We need to cd this all the way over there. All right, cool. It needs to have the bash thing in there. So straight away, bang, like that. And then what we need is echo hello world, smiley face. And we want that in ocean suite, then hello.txt. That's it. Okay, cool. So with our default temp one, I'm going to remove that. And then what we want is run echo. Make sure cron jobs will run. Okay. I don't have our RC service. That's the thing. Okay. Okay. So run echo. Start the cron service. Oops. Two, three, four. And what I need to do is I need to copy ocean and thank you very much for the follow, the only Daza or Daza. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content as I figure this out. I stream my startup dev stories, but my friend is itchy about sharing his code. Oh, fair enough. Or streaming his code. Fair enough. Some people just don't like that. NearBeach is open source, so I'm like, yes. You can stream this all you want. Okay, so I want to copy. Now I'm just wondering. Everything should be copied over already. So we've got Ocean Suite, and then it's going to be Hello World. We want to copy it into this periodic into here. All right. And we want to make it chmod executable. And that's hello world. And we want it like that. Now, I'm going to rebuild this. I'm going to stop this. I'm just going to delete this. And the reason why I'm deleting it, it's just easier. These are just tests. Now, it didn't like it. Something in there it did not like. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove it. I'm just going to double, oh, it's plus X. All right, no, I think it's this one line here. I think I've got it's got to be a plus. But that's fine. Failed to solve, Docker file, pass error, unknown instructions, CP. Did you mean, copy? Oh, forgot to do that. Okay, let's go through. No, it didn't like it. Failed to solve. All right, let's just delete this. Let's do that. Because if it's the first one, that's the first one. All right, cool. Did not complete successfully. Okay. Not a problem. We just do this. And it didn't like it. Okay. Let's do that. Let's move down here. Probably, yeah, all right. Copy everything to destination. Yeah, all right, cool. Run ls ocean suite. I'm just going to do that down there now. All Alright, it didn't like that. So I'm going to delete that. That's fine. Okay, it's just building. No, that will take a little while. Let's jump over here. So we've got to get this to run. And we should do... Yeah. Okay. Everything ran. All right. This is now running. So what we want to do is we want to echo out what we're doing. I don't like I'm just gonna yank that. I'm just gonna paste it in. I'm just gonna go like this, and I'm just gonna go setting up the cron jobs. So we want to copy ocean suite hello world. This is where I just go over here because it's 10 times easier just to copy this like this and then paste it in. So no spelling mistakes whatsoever. Paste it in. And what we want to do is we want to chirp mod plus X to etc per. We're just going to paste it back in. And hello world. And we're going to leave that like that. All right, and we're going to see if that builds. Hopefully that builds. We just got to get past the NearBeach thing. Which, lucky for us, takes not too long to actually implement. There you go, 10 seconds. So failed to solve. All right. It didn't do one of those, which is annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do that. All right, NearBeach takes about 10 seconds. Oh, this is taking a little bit longer. 13 seconds. Didn't like the copy. Okay, that's fine. What we're going to do, we're going to build this. We're going to check the file system. It might be a case where we don't have that file in there. In which case then I need to rebuild the Docker file and all that kind of stuff, which in reality won't take us that long. So we're bringing this composer back up, going over here. We're going straight into the NearBeach. We're just going to hit the files, actually the terminal. We're just going to hit ls. And we do actually have the hello world in there. So for some strange reason, copy hello world into here. Just does not work. Permission denied. Okay. Okay, let's Let's go into the documentation. It's got to be more than this. A lot more than this. It started automatically on system boot and execute the scripts placed in the folder under the Alright, to check whether your scripts are likely to run, use the run parts command. For example, run parts test. Okay. How am I going to do this? Okay. Let's set up the working directory user. That's the old Docker file. The Docker base, add users. Yep, that installs everything we need. That installs everything we need. And hey, Duncan Stamp. Yes, I am an Aussie. I do play D&D with friends. So, yeah, welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content as we figure out how to get this cron job working. Because there's not much in the documentation here. This is very poor documentation. We need more than just this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, open it up in a new tab. I'm going to go tutorials and how to. We're just going to go cron. Nothing. All right. There's a search bar up here. Okay. Oh, and we've just hit ads. All right. You're two bundled up for the rest of the world so far at the moment. So I assume you. All right. Yes, I'm rather cold. I don't know if you're got ads or not, Duncan. I'm terribly sorry. The ad breaks have just started. So yeah, but yes, I am rugged up like there's no tomorrow. I have been having curries to stay warm. So yeah, in here it's not so bad. It's about 17.8 degrees Celsius if I am looking at my thermometer correctly. And if it's actually correct, I have a feeling this thermometer's slightly off with the temperature. For those wanting that in Fahrenheit, that's 64 on the dot. So yeah, not too bad. 18 degrees Celsius is rather warm for me. So yeah. Yeah. Now we just got to wait for these ads to be over. In about 20 seconds, so not too far. So, it said what you said about display none, text area, ID body, display none. Yeah, that's probably just the easiest way to do it. You can have it there on the on everything, and you can submit it with it. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. So, to answer your question, Duncan, yes, I am rugged up at the moment like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, So we've hit a little bit of a cold snap lately. At the moment, it's not too bad. But the other night, I think Saturday night, Sunday morning, it got down to 0 again. And I was just like, wow, this is rare. All right. All right. Oh, sorry. Let's just copy this. Let's see what other people have stated. Alpine can't copy to trying this. I'm trying to use a Docker container based off an Alpine image to run scheduled cron jobs following this tutorial. All right, let's open it up. All right, cool. But after printing the statement in my startup script, the container just exits without running my other script. So it runs an initial script called startup.sh, then starts the echo that into the cron tabs root list sleep. All right. Anyway, don't forget to drop everyone. Exclamation point drop followed by your favorite emoji. I am doing shocked max. So I dropped the sleep command in there just so I could launch an interactive shell on the container and make sure everything inside looks good. The shell creates another folder for 1-minute scripts. I have added a test script in there and I can verify it's there. So etc periodic 1 minute. Well, I didn't see a periodic 1 minute. The script executes. And test script is just an echo statement making sure things work. So, all right, cool. Looking at the root file in etc cron tabs, I see the following. I've rerun several containers, but I think the problem's not here. The echo statement test script is never printed on my terminal, and the container exits shortly. All right, cool. In the Docker compose file, you have command user and cron f level 8. The intention is to run that as a shell command, but it's not clear what the question. I've just mucked up my. But it's not at all clear from the question. That's what's going to happen. That depends on your entry point, since it's defined with square brackets. Not additional shell will be provided. The command run value arguments as entry point. After 300 seconds. The comments show that an error starting cron was discovered. Using entry points such as standard. All right, still. All right, copy. All right, echo. Yeah. Ah. But yeah, it looks like it's all right. I'm just going to use this echo. All right, home entry point, add, update, npm, npm install, .env, npm install, yep, npm, yep. Entry point, tail, f, dev null. Yeah. Yeah, all right, so this copy won't work. But what we could potentially do, so we've got a cron job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, echo hello world into ocean suite hello.txt. In reality, it should be like that. And yep, that should be fine. So this will be run. And then we've got cron tab, ocean, suite, cron, what is it, job.txt. And then after that, we've got to run that. Can't do. All right. Let's see if that works. So I'm going to stop that. I'm going to, once again, bump out of the containers. I'm going to delete these two. That's perfectly fine. That won't take too long to do. Let's see if this works. Let's see if doing that works. Because that's what I want to do. Oh, we've hit the run RC service, cron start. Okay, it did not complete successfully. Not a problem. What we're going to do is we're going to do this. 2 different lines. We're going to find out which one it's failing on. And we're going to fix it. Didn't like that one. RC service, cron start. Now, we did have something similar before. I forgot where we've put it. So this ain't working, this command. And yeah, let's just close that. That's not working. This is, I don't think this is complete. This is not complete at all. Okay. Tell you what, let's comment those ones out for a second. Let's get back to them. All right. The idea being is let's boot this up. Let's see if the RC service works. We did have up here the add the busy box OpenRC, which should contain everything we need. All right, that's running perfectly fine. Let's boot up our compose. Let's jump over here. NearBeach is here. This won't take too long to log up. As you see, it's waiting for the database connection to be live. It then does its first migration. So that should work. RC service cron start. So if I copy that and I paste it in here, that should be working. Failed to add the service cron to run level system init. Permission denied. Okay. So yeah, this won't work. But is it because I need it on the Docker? No, it won't work here either. Because permission will be denied. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. Oh. Can I sue? Don't know if I can use the super user. We'll find out in about 15 seconds. Once it installs NearBeach. No. Did not complete successfully. Yeah. Unknown user. Unknown user. Oh. Name user. That's not right. Okay. Let's figure this out. All right, give me a couple of seconds. All right. All right, it's done. Cron is already starting. All right, let's just copy this. I want to be able to run a simple bash script within a container service on the hour using cron. I'm using Alpine Linux via Docker Compose with a custom Docker file to produce PHP FPM based image, which I hope to get cron to running as well, except I can't. Executing ps ox grep cron on the container once built returns nothing. All right, let's actually run that. ps ox. Looks like there's something there. It's probably... That runs, that runs. Okay. But returns nothing. From what I understand, the usual Linux startup processes don't exist in Docker containers. Fine, so how do I auto-start cron? Its directories under X periodic are created automatically, so I don't understand why the application process that consumes those directories isn't also running. I tried to create a dedicated service definition with Docker Compose YAML, which already worked, but the shell script to be run hourly needs access from a PHP binary, which is running in a different container, so that isn't a viable solution. All right, if the shell into the container, RC servers, cron start, I get this, but it never finishes. Cron is already starting, yeah, which is what we've got. I need a solution that I can place in my Docker file or Docker Compose YAML files. Cool, yep, we need that. To run a cron job container, Alpine, you need to make sure that the command of your Docker container is execute cron f. If you want to add this to your Docker file, you may also update the cron files before running the above command. All right, cool. So we add stuff in. I'm just going to delete that. Actually, I'm just going to undo that. I'm going to paste that in. All right, update, paste on the Docker file and compose. To be able to solve your issue, you need to update your Docker Compose to have two containers, one for cron and one for web. So service, PHP cron, build, Docker file, container based, command cron, volumes. All right, yep. env file, logging driver, options. Why? Oh, you need to update your Docker file to be able to handle multiple commands using Docker entry points. All right, I'm a little confused, but see if that works. Because, all right. Multiple instructions disallowed. Multiple CMD instructions should not be used in the same stage because only the last one will be used. And thank you very much for the follow. Le Pair. And hello, how are you going? Hopefully you're going well. Welcome, welcome. We are figuring this out. So I'm now starting to think that if I do this, I then go over to my Docker Compose, I go in here and go cron, and then what did we have up here? So they got service PHP cron, build. Tell you what, I'm gonna yank this out. I'm gonna paste it all the way down here where I can read it. All right. So they've got the cron, the build. Oops. I think they've just got a dot for the build. Oh, wait. got nothing for the build. Then context. Oh, we don't have... Actually, I'll just do that. Oops. Because, yeah, what we want to do... So this is the Docker Compose. They've got it slightly different. Okay, I actually want to open this up in... Yeah. I'm just going to open this up in here. Because it'll be 10 times easier for me to do it like this. So I want to go into NearBeach. I want to go into sites. I want to go into... I want to go into Docker Compose scripts, cron test, Docker Compose. All right, cool. Everything's like working now. All right, so we need NearBeach cron, like so. We need to, I think, container name. Like so. So NearBeach cron. Yep. All of that will be the same. And then we'll just have command. We'll have a shush and like that. And then what we need to do is cron d f. And then restart unless stopped. Depends on NearBeach. Actually, it depends on both. Like so. All right. What I want to do, I want to remove this. Remove, yep. Ooh, all right. NearBeach cron has neither image nor build. Oh, I think we want the image to be the same. Unless I'm gonna have to build a whole entire new Docker file type of thing, call it in here, have it as NearBeach cron. Which I kind of don't want to do. The reason being is that adds in more complexities and stuff like that. And if I have to go down that way, I'm going to look at changing the base container to Ubuntu. Which, if that solves all these problems tonight, then that's what I will do. So we've got a Dockerfile base. Okay, in here we can change this. So if we, let's say, do that and go from, we could potentially go Ubuntu. And then do 24.04 or something like that. So, yeah. I think this is slowly getting to that point where we're just not getting the cron job to run. That's not wanting to run. I wonder if that would work. So before I do anything else, let's get that back to normal. Yep, cool. Let's get this. Let's undo all of that. We don't need to do that. Let's scroll down here. It won't let us do that because the last command will be this one. The setup database and so forth like that. Then what we could potentially do is we could do that. But the good news is, if I did switch this to Ubuntu, I would have to push this and get this run straight away, but potentially that would change. That would stay the same. Pretty sure that stays the same. We just use apt there instead of apk. apt. All of this should be the same. And all of this should be the same. Then in the file, apt, we'll get rid of that. And we just need to revert this back to the original one. We can get rid of that. That will stay the same. We'll revert all of this back. So it's something we could potentially do. And this didn't run. Policy update failed to add service, cron to run later, system denied. All right. All right. Oh, and with ad break. All right, cool. So let's go into ad time. Yay. And hey, Adrian, how you going? Welcome, welcome. I just saw your comment. I don't know if you're in an ad at the moment. Oh. All right, cool. Hopefully everyone's going well. It is currently really cold here. It's meant to rain tonight. Got turbo, no ads. Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, it's been cold here lately, so at the moment it's 13 degrees Celsius. Pretty okay, very okay. 13 degrees Celsius is a lot better than 0. It's got to get down to 11, which is fine. And then I think that's it. I think that's... Oh no, we're getting down into the 7s on the weekend, and the 6s, and the 5s, apparently. How was your weekend? Did you get some gardening down? Gardening is pretty much almost done. Just got to deal with the back. So what I've done is, out the front, we've just removed everything in the garden. We had some roses in there, and welcome back everyone. We had some roses in there which were quite old and dilapidated and stuff like that. I didn't like them anymore, and we're going to put lavender and all that kind of stuff in there. We've removed a couple of vines because they were creeping up into the roof, and we were both like, oh, let's remove them. So yeah, it's going to be mostly lavender out there. Yeah, it's going to go good. in the back, I've got a new fruit tree, well, fruit bush. It grows between 1 to 2 meters, so potentially a tree. And it's a native berry bush. So yeah, I'm getting excited with that. All right, so in here, we did find some stuff we could use. So service not found, yada yada. I found, and it seems to be the same question. So what should I do to run the Docker daemon inside the Alpine? I'm trying to run a service inside the Docker, but get the same results. Alpine uses OpenRC for its init system. However, I can't seem to be able to find it. All right. City of Townsville is in Australia. If that's a question, yes. Yes, there is. I should have gone to maps. I think it's in New South Wales, if memory's correctly, serving me correctly. Oh, Queensland, sorry. Queensland. So this is Townsville. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know where it is now. So yeah, there it is. All the way up there where it's warm. They've got 22 degrees Celsius at the moment. That is awesome. That's where the Powerpuff Girls are from. I haven't watched the Powerpuff Girls. They live in the fictional cities of Townsville with their father and creator, a scientist named Professor Altonium. I like that. And don't forget to drop, everyone. Judgmental Lily. She likes to judge. Yeah, Docker images are based on Alpine don't have service or RC enabled. How to enable RC service is part of the OpenRC, so APK add OpenRC no cache, which is what we will be doing. Alpine is so great, lol. Not a helpful comment. What then is the process for getting the Docker image running? All right. I'm also having any ideas. OpenRC is normally started via the S bin init, but running an init system in Docker is normally not recommended. Yeah, so now, okay, no cache, Docker OpenRPC. Service Docker start. Docker is started, but it is not PS. Oh yeah, that's boom. Oh wow, Owen 81.77. Nice. I'm not sure why you care so much about the service Docker start. What's wrong with we don't want Apache. Run editor, which we do. Run. Alright, I posted hastily. I didn't understand how Docker started the container. I deleted my note. I had RC update and add Apache in my Docker file, but still got the message about the sorry, I can't read that one. Soft level. So I tried replacing BusyBox init with OpenRC init, and it worked. In the Docker, added the run APK at OpenRC. Then we do a symbolic link file for sbin OpenRC init to sbin init with the entry point sbin init. I'm just double checking everything. RC update, add Docker boot, and service Docker restart. RC service, you should look at supervisored and then let it spawn additional processes in the foreground. See example. Yeah, but we're not. God, this keeps going. And hey, the Bob I know, how are you going? Hopefully you're going well. Yeah, we're just having problems. Okay, I'm going to close that one. Alright, RC service cron start and update add cron. However, this returns the error cron does not exist. Here's the Docker file. Okay, the issue was that some cron alpha Docker containers come without the busybox init script packages installed. After installing this, the cron runs as a service. Alright, cool. One other hiccup I ran into is the run parts. The command that executes the files in the etc periodic folders expects there to be no extension, so stripped everything is working now. The working Docker file looks like, alright, cool. Upgrade, add no cached, OpenRC, busybox, init scripts. Alright, so I'm going to copy that. You're doing well, just got home? Oh, fair enough. I am struggling with this. And it's getting to that point where I'm like, should I just use the Ubuntu container and port everything to the Ubuntu container? Oh, I need to use the copy command. That's what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Oops, wrong one. So, copy. And it's the hello world command. And I'm just going to copy this. So no, I don't screw it up. All right. And then what I want to do is I just want to do this and then type in hello world. I completely and utterly forgot that I was going to use the copy there. Exclamation point Apple. I don't have that command. Okay, cool. So that, you need an Apple command to eat your daily apple for fiber. Fair enough. Fair enough. My partner's a doctor. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I don't think he eats apples too. Okay, so that should copy that across now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable that. I'm going to disable that and hope for the best. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild it. A doctor eating an apple is like dividing by 0. We've hit a problem here. Busybox init scripts. Okay, that's not available. So let's open up this. It's probably just been renamed. All right, let's get into the NearBeach installation. All right, so that should have done that. If we Docker Compose up, we should see this booting up now. All right, cool. Okay, that's applying all of that. What I want to do, ls edc periodic 15 minutes. All right, hello world is running. Now, okay. We've got to wait another 10 minutes to see if this worked. However, what we can actually do is we can test it. So we can run parts test. We just copy this. We're just going to paste it in. Did it come up with an error? All right. Okay, so we don't have hello world in there at the moment. Don't forget to drop everyone. I'm doing Judgmental Lily. Now, after the cron job, David, etc. periodic, there are folders for 15-hour, daily, weekly, and monthly scripts. So, what we want to do... Okay, run parts. If we just run that, it doesn't run it. We did see Hello World in there just before, but we deleted it. We've got 9 minutes to kill, though. I want to see if we can get this faster. And I'm wondering if there's a 1 minute. So I'm going to close that. 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 I'm going to go open RC and read the docs. Oh, that's part of Gen 2. Okay. Oh god, that's tiny. I'm just typing 15 min. Cron. Oh, that's in a language I can't read. All right. All right, they don't have 15 min in there. I wonder if there's a 1 min folder. I don't think so. Alpine, Linux, Docker, 1 min cron folder. All right. Yeah, once again, we can't use that. So, yeah. This is annoying. We've got 7 minutes till the thing pops over. Still not there. The fact that it popped up is promising. So, yes. All right. Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's a 1 minute one. All right, we're going to test that out at the same time too. So what I want to do is I want to... I won't be able to do it because I don't have root permission. Okay, not a problem. Yeah, I don't think I can make directory. Alright, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to delete that. I can delete all of that because we've done that. Okay. We don't need to create private directory anymore. Okay, cool. Just waiting for this to... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to restart it. Okay, cool. There's no log files. All right, I guess we just have to wait 5 minutes, which is annoying. All right, ArchWiki. All right, let's zoom in. Cron, T-cron, all right. What are we using? We're using OpenRC. OpenRC, warning, Arch Linux only has Arch Linux only has official support for systemd. When using OpenRC, please mention so in support requests. All right, cool, sweet. So booting, configuration, networking, boot logs, hostname, kernel. I'm just usage. All right, that's just changing all of that. I don't think we have, yeah. All right. No problem. Which is cron task, Alpine Linux forums. All right. Cool. Yeah, I don't think we yeah, we didn't copy over the thing. All right, that's no problem. 3 minutes left, and then we'll see if it works. If it works, that's going to be great. Because the next thing we need to actually do is look at time zones. I should start closing all of these. I am assuming it's going to work. Alpine Linux Docker. All right, quick reference, maintained by where to get help, community Slack, server fault, Unix, Stack Overflow. No, I was hoping for documentation. You know what I'd like, talk to people, the Docker community Slack, server fault. Yep, no. Alpine Linux is a Linux distribution built around libc and BusyBox. The image is only 5 megabytes in size and has access to package repository. This is also one other thing is if this doesn't work, I want to start looking at Ubuntu. Yep, open it's number one because yeah, for two reasons. One, I'm used to Ubuntu, and two, I know it has a cron job that will work. There's documentation built on this. Ubuntu latest, the latest LTS since the version is recommended for general use. The Ubuntu rolling tag points. Yep, all right, cool. Let's see the size. So it's not 5 megabytes. It's actually 6 times bigger, which is fine. I'm not going to complain. If we go into here and go into tags, yeah, this is tiny. But it does control... Oh, shoot. Okay. When was this last updated? 18 days ago. Oh, I know. Yep, I know this issue. At least I think I do. Okay. Ooh. Anyway, moving forward. Well, we've just passed the time. So, yeah. All right. Nothing there. Okay, I am going to say, let's play around with Ubuntu. I am going to say this probably... So we want to copy the Docker file and go docker.ubuntu. I want to open up Ubuntu. Realize that I opened up the wrong one. I want to copy Docker file first, and then copy Docker file dot base, and then Docker file dot Ubuntu. All right. Yep. Cool. So straight off the bat, we want to get rid of this. How to use Alpine. I'm just quickly going through this. No, useless for me. Actually, before I give up completely, ls. Yeah, hello world's there. It just doesn't run. You're attempting to run an OpenRC service on a system which OpenRC did not boot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try Ubuntu now. I'm at that point. All right, so straight off the bat, what we want to do is we want 2404. I think they've got it like that. Yep, 2404. Then we want that. We want that. And then it's apt. apt. Yep, I think we just want that. apt install. Get all of that. We want it, yes. All right, like that, like that. All right. And then what I want to do... is I want to do something like that. As for the temp... oh, all right. Something didn't work. Run add user d NearBeach. Add user not found. All right. So Ubuntu Docker, Ubuntu Python. All right, the best Docker-based image for your Python application. When you're building Docker and Python application, there are many possible choices for the resulting container. There are OSs like Ubuntu, and there are many different other Python-based variables. Which one should use? Which is better? There are many choices, so it may not be obvious when the best in the situation. So to help you make a choice that fits your needs, in this article I'll go through some of the relevant criteria and suggest reasonable defaults. All right, so what is the base image? Most Docker images aren't built from scratch. Instead, you're taking an existing image, and we've just hit an ad break. All right, cool. Hopefully everyone's going well. Oh, there's a Python one. Python 3.12. Hang on, hang on. If it saves me having to do so much. Vulnerabilities. Ooh. 3.12. Yeah. All right. And welcome back, everyone. Sorry, I was just doing a little reading. So yeah, I was having a look at all of this. So Why you shouldn't use Alpine Linux. Common suggestion for people who want small images is to use Alpine Linux, but that can lead into longer build times, school bugs, and alright, cool. Option 1, Ubuntu LTS, which is probably what we'll do. So, image this, Python version 12. Alright, sweet. Perfect. The official Python doc image. Another alternative is a Docker own Python image, which comes pre-installed with those particular versions. Yep, and has multiple variants. Alpine Linux. All right, Debian. Bookworm 12 with many common packages installed. I mean, we could potentially do that or that. For comparison purpose, the download size of Python 3.11 Slim Bookworm is 51 megabytes and Python 3.11 Alpine is 19 megabytes. Their uncompressed on disk sizes are that. There are also versions based on older version Debian and Buster. All right. So I'm probably still leaning on the Ubuntu. Just because I'm pretty sure if we go into Docker, Ubuntu cron job, we can instantly see that all right. But it's terrible. So from Ubuntu latest update, working directory copy. Yep. Ensure the scripts are executable. Yep. Custom application source code here. Yeah. Docker run. Yep. By running crontab E and adding in the line. Yeah, we'll figure it out in a second. And it is add user. Thank you very much. So if we go back over here, and we've got the Docker Ubuntu. That should run perfectly fine. That ran perfectly fine. What is run add user? All right. So, Ubuntu, Docker, add user not found. This will do the job. The reason for your error was that is directory did not exist. If you install the sudo package and then create that directory, then run your command. All right. So, So we need to install sudo. lmnop. Cool. Yep. arg user equals coda run all right. I don't need that. Let's try that again. Oh, it won't work because did not work. 127. Ooh, pip not found. Okay, so that's hidden that now. So now we need to install pip. which is not going to be hard. So, supported methods. This is the Python script that uses some bootstrapping logic to install pip. All right. Okay. Ubuntu Docker install pip. I'm gonna do the proper method. So install pip in Docker Python Ubuntu. Yep. All right. So this will be do apt get update install Python pip. Python 3 pip. Hopefully that works. We'll find out very quickly. So the good news is this shouldn't take too long to actually install and stuff like that. But where did we get to? Yeah, pip not found. Okay, so if I go over here and I go sudo apt install Python pip Python pip doesn't exist. Python 3 pip does exist. There it is. But then it might be Python 3 here. Or it could be as simple as, oops, Python 3m pip. Now I don't know if it's pip 3 there, but we'll find out in a second. By a second, I mean a couple of seconds as it installs everything. It'd be kind of cool if I had all of this cached instead of it downloading every single time, but I won't. Okay. Hang on. Run. Update. Hang on. Update. Oh, it's here. Okay, apt install Python 3 pip. I'm not getting that far down, that's why. Okay. Tell you what. Let's remove those at the moment. Okay, so we just do that. Then we install that. And then I'm going to leave it like that. That's going to be fine. And what I'm doing is I'm just commenting those out. I just want to get this built. So if I get this built and it's successfully built, then I can slowly key back things in. And it could be one of those things that, ooh, failed to solve. Not a problem. Unable to locate package, BusyBox suite. We get rid of it. Caro dev, we get rid of it. Free type dev, we get rid of it. GTK, we get rid of it. Get rid of that. And I'm going to put build essentials. Double checking this. This is why I double check. Choose to see JPEG dev. MariaDB dev. All right. Might not need it. Open JPEG dev. Pango dev. TIFF dev. All right. Let's see how this goes. Seems to be running. Getting better. All right, it failed. Adding an existing user to an existing... Failed to solve the process. Add user DG NearBeach. NearBeach did not complete successfully. Okay. Option D is ambiguous. All right, let's see what it looks like under Linux. So add user. Help. D's debug. That's a capital D. And G. And welcome, Mong Buddhista. Welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. So yeah, as we struggle through this at the moment. So we're getting there though. All right, add user group. All right, we might need to do that. I think the D is got to get rid. We've got to get rid of the D. All right. So if I do that and go group NearBeach, let's see if that runs. Now we've got to go through this upgrade process again, but that's perfectly fine. Then we've got to install everything. That's perfectly fine. This is going to be a bit of a big image now that I think about this, but in reality, you know what? It's going to be fine. All right. Just waiting for this to finish. Sorry, yeah, this was just taking, yeah. It's one of those things where you just got to wait for it to finish. All right, come on, 60 seconds. And watch me solve a cube. All right, I do have a Rubik's Cube around here. Somewhere. There's not plenty behind me. I thought I had one on my desk. All right, excuse me. I thought I put one right behind here. Did it fall off? No. Cube. I know I had one right there earlier today because I put it there. All right. Damn. I don't know where that cube has gone. Because I put it over there so it wouldn't fiddle with it. Oh, I got this one. Alright. Let's see if that also finished. Run add user groups. Run add user group NearBeach. Fatal, specify only one name in this mode. Alright, we'll figure this out in a second. Alright, Adrian, what color do you prefer? We've got red, orange, yellow, white, blue, or green. I'll let you pick. And I'm just going to turn off that light. Green. Alright, cool. So this is going to be the green side. I'm going to flip that over there. We're going to do that. We're going to bump that up there. And we're going to bump out there. So we've got our little green cross. And then all we need to do is now do our little corners. So there we go. There we go. There's our green. All right. From here, we get our 2 lines. Because I'm not that crash hot that I can get the 2 lines straight away. I really need to sit down and read a book about this. So there's our 2 lines and our green side, and then we get our top. So I don't know why I mucked that one up. So here's our top and our bottom, and now we're just gonna get those middle pieces all sorted, and there we go. So yeah, pretty nifty. And we'll go back into the workstation. You can only get the first 2 layers and that's it. Getting from there, I'm assuming you're using algorithms and stuff like that. From there, it's actually really easy. So one method I would recommend is staying with the beginner's method, and then learning better algorithms as you go on. You're happy with believe it or not, the last layer is actually really simple. So there's not many algorithms left. So you've got the one side 2 layers, and then on the top, I've got to turn that off so that makes sense. You've got you just need to get this a little bit of a cross. So with that J, essentially you've got, I'm terrible at showing that, but look up the beginner's guide. You'll then get to a cross, and then from the cross you align these up. It's been a number of years so that you get the 2 things like that. So you get all of these middles lined up. I don't know the notation, so I'm terrible at telling people what that is. And then you get the corners. So all of these corners are in the right spot, and then you do this lovely algorithm, which I'm not a fan of. So there's 3, just wait, there's the cross on the top, so that's 1. Then getting the centerpieces lined up, that's 2. Then getting the corners lined up correctly, that's 3. And then rotating those corners, 4. And the 4th one's very repetitive. So you've only got 4 algorithms left to learn. It's once again, the top layer is pretty simple at that particular point. I do something different with the top layer. So if I just quickly get there, mainly because of my hatred for that last algorithm. All right, cool. So if I got the top layer, what I tend to do is I get the corners first. And I make sure that they're all lined up correctly. I can do massive improvements with those by actually learning better algorithms for that. But yeah, I've got all the corners in place at the moment, and then all I do is I just manipulate the top to get the centers done. However, I would say for me to do that more effectively, I would have to learn about probably 8 to 15, I reckon, different algorithms to get that really fast. Because as you saw, one of those algorithms was essentially to solve a 2x2. However, it was not efficient at all. So yeah. All right. So add user group NearBeach. And add. Okay, cool. Let's go Docker Ubuntu add user. All right. Maybe not. Run add user. The trick is to use user add instead of the add user. All right. Capital G or groups. Okay, yep. Defaults. All right, let's undo what I've done there. Let's do that. Let's go run user add. So yeah, this is user add and D, G, and NearBeach and NearBeach. And then let's see if that runs. As now I just play with this. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now, these corners, this is one big way I could make solving the cube more efficient, is I can squeeze in 2 lines in there at the same time. Yeah, and then I've got to learn a couple of the 2x2 algorithms for getting the corners at the top in not only the correct position, the correct rotation, but also the correct position. As you see, I've done a number of algorithms just to do that, and then slot that in. So yeah, add Nightbot with the 94.32. All right, something failed. Run user add. All right. User add group NearBeach does not exist. All right. User add group does not exist. All right. Let's try that. This wasn't meant to be as hard. All right, whilst this is actually doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look up a Ubuntu Docker file example. Let's have a look. Oh, all right. Let's use this. I'm just going to cancel that. We're going to paste this in. User add ms app runner. I'm going to call that NearBeach. User NearBeach. All right, cool. Let's test that for starters. We don't want to make assumptions that that's going to work. After that, we're going to get pip running and pip installed. Because that will actually be installing NearBeach. Specifically, all the files required for NearBeach. All right. Sorry, just giving it a few seconds. There's the joys of Docker. All right, done. Perfect. Sweet. We now need to run this. So that's going to install the NearBeach requirements. We also should update pip. So I want to go into the Docker base. I want to 1, 2, 3, 4 these files. And I'm sorry, we're in an ad break. Give me a minute. I'll jump onto the ad thing in a second. We want to update pip. All right, cool. And I'm just going to hit that. And we're in ad time. All right, sweet. Let's quickly mess this up. And I think this might be the last ad break for tonight because I got to finish at 10, which is in about 23 minutes. So yeah, and I've got to cycle in tomorrow. It's going to rain, which, I mean, it's not that bad. A bit of rain. Oh, I've got to set up my bike. God, that's going to be bad. I should set that up tonight. Yeah, all right. It's one thing I should not forget to do. All right. Let's see if I can beat the timer. I've made a mistake. Yep, as you see, I've just done that same algorithm about 3 or 4 times. And done. Even with the mistake in there, I was able to solve it. All right, cool. Welcome back, everyone. Let's see if this is installed. Failed to solve. Pip update, pip will, pip install request did not complete successfully. All right, cool. Why? Externally managed environment. All right, cool. Done. Let's just get rid of it. Okay. Let's just do this. Yeah, sorry, this is I know, this is boring, rewatching these download and install over and over and over and over and over and over again. Hopefully this will be the last time. And then what we could do is, once this is done, we could edit the Docker temp file and then try and get this running on Ubuntu now. And if we get it successfully running, we can be like, yes, but then we've got to test on every other platform and stuff like that. It should just work. What's happened now? Cannot create requirements text, permission denied. I think it's because of that one line. Let's try it again. We definitely don't want to add the main user to the sudo as file, because we don't want them to have escape permission, escalated permissions inside the Docker container. All right. Cool. I should actually take a note how long each of these installations actually take. It's about 40, 45. All right, just above 45. No module named requests. Okay. Getting closer, yes. Yeah, definitely getting closer. Oh, this is import requests. Oh, I haven't installed. Okay, cool. So if we actually have a look at the Dockerfile base, we're actually installing requests before we do anything. All right. So what I want to do is install requests. So run echo star install Python requests star. All right, cool. That should be and then we should have Python 3. Actually, I think we just need pip 3 install requests. I think that's it. Fingers crossed, that is it. So, whilst we're doing that, I'm just going to solve the cube again. All right. Now we just got to wait 50 seconds for this particular one. Okay, there's a cube. All right, doing that. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's what we did. Okay. No, I get it. And it's wanting me to do all of those. Yeah, but I can't do that. So what it wants me to do is something like Python 3 requests, like that. But I can guarantee it's going to absolutely not work. Okay, sorry, now we've got to go through this again. It's just, it's going to be one of those sort of things. Yeah. I think there might be a command to ignore it. To be like, no, we don't necessarily have this. In which case, if we do actually run into problems like this and so forth like that, it's not the end of the story. As we came across in that documentation, wherever it is, we do have Debian to fall back onto. So we do actually have a Debian 12 image for Python. So yeah, we can always fall back onto that. Now it's taking more than 70 seconds to install. Ugh. You add a couple of files in there and it just absolutely ramps it up, doesn't it? So let's wait a minute. So sudo apt python 3. So if we got to install pip, oops, sorry, I was meant to go install Python 3. We would do it something like that. So it doesn't have everything on there. All right, so yeah, we definitely need this to install correctly, and it's not wanting to. And where does it get to? Installing Python packages. No module named PI3. Alright, no problem. We'll have to do this again. I feel like we're crawling to the finish line here. It's just, yeah, it's just gonna be really annoying. The poor server that I'm just downloading all these files off, it's just like, we've just given you these files. I'm like, yeah, we want them again. And it's like, why? Docker. That's why. Oh. That's why. right. La la. Okay. Oh, come off it. No, this is a mistake. Please you can override this at the risk of breaking your own Python installation or OS by pressing break system packages. Yeah, I mean, all right. The one reason why we actually get this here, the target branch and stuff like that. So if we click on this, it should take us to the target branch. So here it is we could at any point update any of these. And we want that to reflect without having to edit the Docker file. We want that to reflect in the Docker file. And the fact that will Boto 3 be in there? Boto 3 is in there. Django is in there. Simple JSON will definitely be in there and all that kind of stuff. I'm just thinking we could potentially... no, we're just adding more and more complexity into this. I'm going to say let's ditch Ubuntu. Let's try Debian. So I want to go to hub.docker.com. I want to go Python. I want to look at the tags. I want to go Debian. There's no Debian. It's Bookworm, I think. We're double checking. Debian 12 Bookworm. Yep. All right. So we just need Bookworm. So if I go 3.12 Bookworm, we've got 3.12 Bookworm. All right, this is what we want. We do have those vulnerabilities in here, which is kind of scary. We're going to copy this. We're going to scroll all the way up to the top. We're going to go like here, and we're just going to paste it in. And we're going to pray. I'm just hoping this works. If this works, I'm going to be like, cool, we're using Debian now. Well, hopefully this and the cron jobs work and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. We'll have systemd back, which is what I'm used to. All right. It's all right, this is going to take another 70 seconds to do. Oh, maybe longer because I actually don't have Debian Bookworm on here. Okay, not a problem. We're running the updates. What did I have for dinner? Just finished a kebab bowl, and that was quite dry. Oh, damn. Just a curry. Just a vegetarian curry. Nothing exciting, really. Module not found, requests. Okay, no, that's fine. Just means it didn't find this one up here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete that one. I am going to go down here and I'm going to go run echo 1234 install requests for Python. And then a couple of ampersands, do that. And then go pip install requests. And then hope for the best. Because it's starting to get annoying running this script over and over and over again. I like to call this hurdling. So you find one issue, you get over it. You find the next issue, you get over it. You're essentially just running into issue after issue after issue after issue. So yeah. The idea is to see how many hurdles you can complete in an evening. And we're getting really close to our 10 PM cutoff. However, that being said, it is done. And I should have done Ubuntu test. Sorry, that was my bad. However, that should give us something. All right, cool. If we go over here, we've got our images. Jesus, that's a lot of gig once it gets unpacked. Okay, if I go to my containers, actually that's probably why it's so big. Go to my images. Yeah, that's huge. All right, cool. It got done at least. So now what I want to do is I'm going to remove the docker.temp file. I'm going to copy the Docker file to the docker.temp file. We're going to reopen up the Docker temp file. And what I want to do, target branch main, NearBeach, from, ooh, this is where I need to scratch my eye. So just blew some air in my eye. How? I don't know. Magic. We want to do something like that. But instead of the cron test, we've got Ubuntu test. Okay, pip install NearBeach, Django, probes, MySQL. Yep, all right, cool. So we want to install that. Now, some of these should actually belong in the other library. We need to actually do that at a later date. We don't need to run that. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. We're fine. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to here. So we've got the old docker build no cache file, dockerfile.temp. So this particular file, and we're going to tag it as that. All right. This is going to take a little while. Also talking about kebab bowls, I haven't had one in ages. We've got in Australia a halal snack pack. And they... This is what a halal snack pack is. Alright, so underneath you got shavings of like lamb, chicken, or whatever you want. And then you got chips, and then you got gravy on top. It's simple, it's easy, and it can be very delicious. All right, now the next thing I want to do is in the cron job is I want to Docker compose up. That has started. So this container should be using the Ubuntu, the new Ubuntu one. So we're waiting for a connection. It's booting up. It's going to create the database. This is going to take a few seconds. Then it's up and running. And yep, cool. Done. So now what do we want to do is under the terminal, we've got the hello world example there. So if I go cat hello world, oh, it's just got that. All right. That's fine. Ooh, all right. Debian Docker cron job. All right. I'm trying to run a cron job in Debian.js container. No matter what I try, the job is not getting executed. For testing, all I'm trying to run is a simple echo hello. I've Googled this, and it seems a lot of people have issues. I've seen many different problems and solutions, but none have worked for me. Yada, yada, yada. All right, cool. The container is verifiably running. All right. Consider hello cron and cron.docker file. Oh, if I've got to do this. Ugh. All right. So service cron status. Oh, this is different. Give me a couple of seconds. System D, sudo system D. Service cron status. All right. Okay. Cron is an unrecognized service. Okay, a cron service and Docker Compose. Build context path to Docker file. Docker dev file. Volumes from applications, Docker file. Do I need to install cron? This is annoying. All right, we'll do one last test. So in the Docker file, Ubuntu, we'll add cron. We'll do this. This shouldn't take too long to install. I'm pushing back the ads. Yeah, cool. We'll do this one last test, and then I've just got to call it. Sorry, this is getting really late now. All right. All right, so we've done that one. We just gotta rebuild the cron test. Because then it will use the latest version of the data we want. And then we should find out who we can raid.